Let's get right to Tom Homan, former acting ICE director and Fox News contributor. Tom, I've described this to the producers here that if you were covering a hurricane, as I have, and you had a Category 5 hurricane that turned into a Category 6, meaning it was something we've never seen before, and yet no one showed up to cover it, what would you make of that? I mean, we've crossed 2,001,034 is now the number they're working from as it grows in the last 24 hours. I'm waiting for those numbers, but yet no one's talking about this. It's never happened before.
No, it's historic. If you look at 2 years in a row, Griff, since Joe Biden became president, we had the 1.7, we got about 2.2 now, it's going to be about 2.4 by the end of the year. You're looking at 4 million. Over 4 million encounters since Biden's become president. You add to that, we're at 900,000 gotaways now, and they average about 50,000 gotaways a month. We got 2 more months left. That's 1 million gotaways. You're talking about 4 million encounters plus 1 million gotaways. That's 5 million illegal entries to the United States since become president. That's historic. If you break it down further, 2.7 million were released into the United States. So this is historic, and people are paying attention to these numbers. 2.7 released, that just makes the cartels, convince the most vulnerable people, hey, I can get you to the United States for this much money, you're going to be released. You can go to sanctuary city and be protected, where even if you commit a crime, you're not going to be turned over ICE. And the Secretary of Mayorkas already said being in the country illegally on its own isn't enough to be deported. Why the hell wouldn't you come to the United States under them circumstances? So these border numbers will get worse. And let me add one more thing. They're bragging the numbers went down this month on encounters. Of course they did. 70% of the border patrol agents off the line. Less encounters means more gotaways, which is even worse.
Well, and I want to get to numbers again, but first, let's remind our viewers, we just had Secretary Mayorkas showed up at a conference in Aspen, Colorado, and had this to say about the state of the border. Here's his most recent statement a few weeks back. Listen.
The border is secure. The border, we are working to make the border more secure.
Tom, how can he say that?
The Secretary of Mayorkas is lying. The man has zero integrity. He said the same thing while under oath, testifying in front of Congress, was perjury. Day one, if the Republicans take back Congress, day one, he needs to be impeached. He has violated the oath he took. He has made this country less safe. We've got over 66 known suspected terrorists arrested by CBP because of the open borders. If they've arrested 66, Griff, let's go back to 900,000 gotaways. How many of them enter the country illegally, got away, that are known suspected terrorists? This man, Secretary Mayorkas, needs to be impeached.
Tom, we've talked extensively in the weeks past about how much control the cartel has. It's undeniable now they have such a strong grasp on our border. How do we take it back? In the last 30 seconds I'll give you, how do we take this border back from the cartel control?
You re-implement the Trump policies. You end catch and release. You continue building the wall. You do the Remain in Mexico program, and you get the 3 safe country agreements back in order. That way the cartels can't sell to people that can get the United States to be released. Under the Trump administration, the most secure border in my lifetime, the cartels could not operate. The cartels make more money now than they ever made by smuggling people, trafficking women and children for sex purposes, and drug smuggling. That's what you need to do. Get back to the Trump policies, secure the border.
And there's no sign of things slowing down on the border. Tom Homan, former acting ICE director and Fox News contributor. Tom, thank you.